You're watching a P-Rob Media production.
What's up, DiaBEAST family? It's your boy Percy Robinson coming at you with another smash hit video. Now earlier today I made some hummus, but I made two kinds of hummus, so I know you guys are going to be happy about this. But before we get into all that, if you are new here, I want to be the first to say welcome to the DiaBEAST family. Also, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell so you know every time I drop a new video each week. And since I'm going to be promoting your boy's book is finally out. Make sure you go to www.diabeastkitchen.com. That's where you can pick up your copy of From Diabetic to DiaBEAST. It's going to be all the recipes that I used that transformed me from diabetic to DiaBEAST. So make sure you pick up a copy and support your boy. You feel me? So now back to this hummus. I am a huge hummus fan. I don't know how many of you have gone to the store and went and picked up a small little thing of hummus and spent a lot of money. Well, that ends today, ladies and gentlemen. I made two types of hummus that you are going to love. I think sometime last year I did an episode on hummus, but these are two different recipes that I'm going to throw at you. So the first recipe, it is a cilantro jalapeno lime hummus. And also I made a roasted pepper hummus. You guys do not want to miss this. So forget all this talking. Why don't we get to the video? So what I want you guys to do is I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. And I'll see you on the other side. Holla at ya, boy. Roll the intro. Okay, DiaBEAST family, welcome back to another edition of DiaBEAST Kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cans of chickpeas. We are going to rinse them really well. We're going to put it into the food processor. We're not going to give it a full-on blend. We're just going to blend it until we get this type of consistency that we're looking at right now. So I'm going to take a spatula, just move everything to the middle to my liking, and then I'm going to start adding all the ingredients. So I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of tahini, 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, and then I'm going to add 5 cloves of garlic. Gotta have that garlic, people. Now, what's going to make the cilantro pop is I'm going to take 1 bush of cilantro and I'm going to add it to this container, just like this. Now, if you want, if your food processor is not as strong, just chop it up a little bit more. But this one, you know, it works really well. So like I just made 1 chop and then just added everything in. And then I'm going to add 1 whole jalapeno. I'm going to take all the seeds out. This is going to keep it from being super spicy, but you're still going to get that jalapeno flavor to it. Cut it into 4s and then add it to the container. And of course, I'm going to add my Himalayan sea salt to the container. Now, this recipe requires a lime. I didn't have a lime at the time of shooting this, so I used a lemon. But definitely you're going to use 1 lime for this. But the lemon actually worked out really good. It's going to give it that zingy, zangy type of taste that you are looking for. It's going to bring everything together. Well, all the ingredients in here is going to bring everything together, but I kind of like that freshness of the lemon, the citrusy type of taste to it. I had some tahini left over, so I'm just going to use what's left. I know nothing goes to waste. I'm going to put the top on and then I'm going to give it 1 full blend. Now we're going to blend this for about 2 minutes. And then as we're blending, we're going to add our water, just to smooth it out, give it, a lighter consistency. We don't want our hummus too thick. So you're gonna want to eyeball it, you know what I'm saying, like with the water. And when it reaches the consistency that you are looking for, and this is the consistency that we are looking for, we're going to grab a container and we are going to add it to our container. And like I said, this is only one of 2 hummuses that we are making today. I think this one is my favorite of all. It's fresh. It has like a little bit of heat to it. Just the perfect amount of salt to it. I mean, this is a perfect snack that you can take with you, to work, to school, wherever you're at. Put it in a small container, with some pita chips or whatever, or some vegetables, and you're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I like hummus. I'll store this in little containers all week and snack on it all week. So yes. So next up, we're going to do the roasted pepper. We're going to follow the same steps. We're going to do 2 cans of chickpeas, and then we are going to give it a nice rinse. Make sure you give it a nice rinse. Take all of the sodium and everything that is in there out, the syrup and everything, and then we're going to put it back into our container. Now we are going to cut our red pepper. So there's really no right way to cut a red pepper. You can cut it however you want, but the goal is to get all of the seeds completely out of it. So this is my way of cutting it. And as you can see, I get the majority of the seeds out of it. And I'm going to toss it to the side. You're going to, rinse the inside of it because it's going to have some just excess seeds in there. Once you do that, now we're going to open it up and cut the veins out. Now that we got everything nicely cut and deveined and seeds are out, we are going to add it to a baking sheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some olive oil, spread it on mighty generously. On both sides, we are going to give it a nice massage. Now this is just going to make it, because basically what we're trying to do is we're going to put this in the oven on 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And what this is going to do is it's just going to burn the skin off, so it makes it easier for it to peel off. We don't want to put this in here raw. It's just not going to be a good flavor. But this is going to give it that roasted type of flavor. And see how the skins are kind of like shiny? We want to take all of that skin off before we put it into our food processor. And that is very important. If you put it in with the skins on, it's not going to be a smooth consistency. It's just going to be just all clumpy and nasty, and we are not going for that, people. You feel me? So basically, you want to wait until it cools off before you do it, because you will burn your hands, and I pretty much did. So yeah, that's a tip. Wait until it cools off. Just give it like 10 minutes to cool off before you start peeling. So now, same process, we're going to put our 2 cans of chickpeas inside our food processor, and then we are going to do the same process. Give it a nice little blend. Don't blend it too much. Make sure it's this consistency right here. And then we're going to add our 5 cloves of garlic, our olive oil, and our 1/4 cup of tahini. and then we're going to add our de-skinned, I guess that's a word, our skinless peppers. I believe you can buy this in the store with the skins off of it, but you know, it just tastes better when it's fresh. Like fresh, the more fresh ingredients that you use, the better your dish tastes, I promise you. And then we're going to add our chili flakes. Now, this option is optional. If you have a palate, a weaker palate, I suggest you skip this step. We're going to add our olive oil, our water, and then we are going to get to blending. And look how beautiful these colors are once it starts to transfer. And folks, these hummus recipes are so easy to make. You can make this for the family to snack on. You can make these for your parties. You can really do some damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna look at you like, man, you really chefing it up in here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal that we're looking for. So basically, we're gonna act like we are preparing for a party, right? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna plate this up really nice, and I'm gonna put you up on some game. We're gonna take the back of a spoon and we're going to make circular motions for the grooves. Now what this is going to do is we're going to put the olive oil on top, but before we put the olive oil on top, I want to decorate it a little bit more, put a little cilantro garnish with some jalapenos on the four corners. You know what I'm saying? And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with some olive oil. So it's just going to sit in the grooves. It's going to make your dish look amazing. So on to the next one. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to decorate it with what we put inside it. You know what I'm saying? Like what I could have done, I'm actually going to do the same thing. Do the back of the spoon. This is a nice trick. You know where you got it from. DiaBEAST Kitchen. You better recognize. So yeah, see how you have the grooves in there? And then we're going to just gently put some olive oil on top of those grooves so it just sits there nicely. But we're not done yet, people. We're not done yet. Now what we're going to do is sprinkle some chili flakes on top. Now, again, if you have some guests that have not a strong palate, I suggest you skip this step. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are all done. Look how beautiful this looks. Look how amazing this looks. This will impress your guests, your family, whoever you are making this for. Add some pita chips, add some pretzels to the side, make it look pretty and beautiful and presentable, and it's going to taste amazing. I'm telling you, this is the one. But I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching my video. And if you got value from this, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know every time I drop a video. And also, make sure you check out my book. It's at www.diabeaskitchen.com. And with all that being said, please stay tuned for my final thought. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day, evening, or morning, whenever you are watching this. Holla at ya, boy. Peace. Welcome back, DiaBEAST family. Welcome back, baby. Now, wasn't that video amazing? So I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer. I know this video just ran a little bit extra longer than usual. So again, make sure you pick up your copy of DiaBEAST Kitchen at www.diabeaskitchen.com. I'll leave the link below. Make sure you pick up the copy. You will not regret this purchase. I put in a lot of time and effort for this, and I'm pretty sure, actually I know you guys are gonna love it because it has all of my favorite recipes. But anywho, I'm gonna end on this note. If you eat good, you live good, and you feel good. And don't forget to tune in, tell a friend, and subscribe. Holla at ya, boy. Peace.